guys and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be mainly reviewing a new product that I've just received. Now, as many of you probably know, I did just move into my first house. Now, I've always lived in kind of little rooms or as like house shares, and so I've never really had a whole house to clean. And it's definitely been a learning curve. I mean, there is a lot of cleaning to be done and it takes a lot of time. So I'm delighted to announce that in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a robot Hoover, which means I never have to Hoover ever again, apart from those really hard to reach places like stairs, because as clever as technology is, it still can't climb stairs, but it can do like the middle bit of the stairs, so it's still clever. But this one isn't just a Hoover, it's a mop as well, and it empties itself. So you can see on the box here, it will like suck out all the kind of dust. It'll like Hoover your floor, go back to its station, suck out all of the dirt, and then you just have to empty it like once in a while because it has like a big bag that it can hold like all the dust and stuff. And as you guys can see, I have a lot of hair. Now growing up, my mother would always tell me off about leaving hair everywhere, and I kind of just thought, no, like I'm molting, it's normal, like I can't help it. Having my own carpets now, I understand why she was so annoyed, because every time I Hoover, it doesn't matter if I Hoovered yesterday and I Hoover again today, there is tons of hair wrapped around those wheels. So having a robot to kind of keep on top of it, very useful. And if you've got any pets, this will be a godsend as well. So this robot has many features, some that make sense to me, some that don't, but I just appreciate. So it's got LiDAR sensors and quite a few of them. So it's not going to fall off your stairs, it's not going to collide into things, it's extremely smart, and it comes with an app. So you can actually build your floor plan of your house. So it will build it for you. So you kind of just plug it into a spot and you let it go around, and it will then scan your rooms, all the hooverable areas, and it will also tell the difference between floor and carpet, and it has then all the mop attachments, and it will mop your floors. So if you have hard floors or lino or tiles, you don't have to mop them ever again. So you can Hoover them, then mop them, and your house will look so spick and span. And you can do all of this whilst you're at work, or you can do it whilst you're like gardening or doing something else in the house, and you've got your little robot friend doing the hoovering and mopping. So this has been an absolute blessing for me, because it was a learning curve getting, you know, a bigger place to myself. A very nice one, like I absolutely love it and I'm so grateful for it, but the hoovering is no joke, and I'm in love with my new little Hoover. So I've named this guy Creature after the house elf from Harry Potter. I was going to name it Dobby, but my parents have a robot Hoover and they've named theirs Dobby, and you can only have one Dobby. So this is Creature. And let's unbox him and let's see what we've got. So when we unpack the Hoover, this is what the contents is. So we have the Hoover itself, which also does the mopping. Then we have the emptying station here. Now you can see the battery of the Hoover on it, and it will also tell you as and when this will need emptying. So here we have the 4-litre capacity kind of rubbish bag, if you like. So it's really hassle-free. This can kind of hold dust. They estimate for about 70 days, but it obviously depends how dirty your floor is. And it's such a hassle-free way of getting rid of it. So it just slides out like that and you put a new one in. So you can see the inside there. It's very clean, very easy to reassemble and deassemble. And it comes with spare bags of these, and then you can just buy them quite easily. And then this little tool here is very useful if you're like me. So this is to help get dirt out of the bristles and also cut the hair out. So that's got a little sharp blade inside it there just to help kind of get it if it's caught around the wheels. And then it just shuts, and it's just a lovely little unit like that. And then the Hoover itself looks like this. So brush here, so I'm going to flip him over and we can see what's underneath. So it has this brush here which spins to really get in the corners if you're going against either the skirting or a corner of a room, so that's a really useful brush there. And then this is the main wheel that has the suction, and you can actually adjust how much suction you have going on. So on the app you'll see that there's kind of high power, standard power, lower power, depending kind of what your floor needs. And you can even see I use it because look at the hair that's currently wrapped around the wheel. So to get that off, I can just use the handy little tool that it comes with, and you just kind of scoop underneath the hair and you just pull it. So it'll either pull it out or it'll cut it where it can then Hoover it into the bag. It just helps it not get tangled around it, just like that. Bit hard to do one-handed, but you get the idea. And then the other attachments it comes with a spare brush. So as and when the bristles on that one might get a bit tatty, which I don't think will happen very often, you can replace it. So it comes with all of that. It comes with lots and lots of mop pads. So this is the mopping attachment here. Now this just slides on top of the base here, so it will kind of go in front of the Hoover like so. So I tend to Hoover the floor first, and then on the app you have a mop only option, and you can pick what zones or what rooms you want to be mopped. So I can pick all the rooms in my house that have hard floor or lino or tiles. I will say to mop, and then it won't, it's very smart and it won't mop the carpet or anything like that. And it will then go back. So you can see that just clicks on like that.
Entering mopping mode.
And you can see it just said entering mopping mode. It automatically knows that that's what that is. And then to remove it, it's got these two little buttons here, and you literally just pinch them and it slides back off.
Exiting mopping mode.
So it's very, very smart, and it just keeps on top of your house.
Entering mopping mode.
It's brilliant. This makes such a difference, and my house always looks like I've got a cleaner now, because you pick things up off the floor so that the Hoover can get around, and it just means your floor looks immaculate. So if you wanted a gadget or you're craving a bit of technology in your house, I really recommend this because it actually is useful, and trust me, you'll be using this all the time. Like, you will not regret this one. This is the Hoover in action. Now it's really amazing to see because it kind of scans the room, works out the perimeter of it, then it will methodically kind of go up and down until the whole room has been hoovered or mopped, and you can watch it in the app actually kind of track where it's cleaned. And so it's a really nice thing to have the phone with it, because if you're in another room and you've just kind of sent it off to, you know, hoover the floor or mop the floor, you can watch it and make sure everything's all right. And then if you have an upstairs and a downstairs, do not worry, because what you can do is you can get it to create two maps, so two separate floor plans. So you can have up to 5 maps if you're fortunate enough to have 5 separate floors that need to be cleaned. So you can kind of have a downstairs and upstairs, or if you've got any outbuildings or a garage or stuff like that that you might want hoovered, you can have them as alternative maps, or even a parent's house or a friend's house, you can share it. And it can remember what house it's at. So it's very, very smart. And you can then pick the rooms to clean. So if you only want your kitchen cleaned today, just select room kitchen or zone 2 or whatever it is on your phone that you've allocated it as, and you'll see your Hoover will just zoom away from its base, hoover the kitchen, zoom back, empty itself, and it's done. Like, you don't have to do anything. And so I really do recommend this Hoover, and I do have a discount for you guys, but I'm not just preaching this to sell it to you guys. I really do believe in this product, and my family have been using a robot Hoover for years and years now, because my brother's a bit of a tech nerd, and as soon as they came out, he was obsessed with them, and they have honestly made such a difference to our cleaning regime. So really truly recommend these, and I'll link them down below, the one I've got here, but they also do other variations. So this is the Q6, but if you wanted one that just hoovers or just mops or is a different kind of variation of this one, you can do, and obviously the prices vary with that, because they're not the cheapest, but they do make a big difference, and they keep on top of the hoovering, because you can just like press it to go clean, or on your phone start the cleaning, and it will just clean your whole floor. Like, you don't have to do anything, and then it will go back to its base and empty itself. So it's so hassle-free, it's almost like paying a cleaner to come in and hoover and mop your house as many times as you want. So it's kind of a one-off payment, but then it will clean your house unlimited times. And it does come with a 2-year warranty, so you've got nothing to worry about. It's got all the extra parts, all the extra kind of accessories, and it's got a warranty. So it's kind of like a win-win. But that's today's video, so I hope you enjoyed seeing a bit more of my new place and also my robot Hoover in action, because it is so cool. Like, honestly, I love it. So I hope you guys love it too. But I hope you're all doing well. My social media will be linked down below if you'd like to follow me on there. But like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.